What is up, beautiful soul fam? It's TC here with the Source Vibe Tarot in the OnenessVibration. I'm here. I'm about to read some energy for y'all, for the collective. So as always, we're going to start with a little mini meditation to get centered within ourselves, within our inner beings, tune to ourselves a little bit. We can hear ourselves a little bit better, hear our inner guidance, hear our feelings, get in touch with whatever it is we're feeling, because the inner guidance is the best guidance. You don't want me to guide you, you want to guide yourself. We're here for sovereignty and empowerment, people. This is what we're looking for. This is what this channel is about. Growth, health, love, joy, but most of all, self-empowerment. That's what I really want to focus on. And so not that you're coming to me to, get guidance, but more so I'm a reflection of the guidance that you're already feeling inside, So we're going to start with a little mini meditation. At least 3 breaths. You want to breathe in. And out. Real slow, excuse me, I'm burping. Real slow, get into your breath, get into how it feels, get into everything. Pay attention to the tone. If the tone immerse you, just focus your thoughts to things that have no resistance, So calling in source energy, the energy of all that is, the energy that creates worlds, to be ever present in this space now, cleansing this space, cleansing the vessel, filling this space, filling this vessel with divine light, filling every nook and cranny of darkness with divine light and love. And so it is. I want to prompt you to think about something that you're grateful for, something that you're appreciative of. It could be something that you already have, counting the blessings that you already have, and just think about that and feel the feelings of appreciation and gratitude and love and joy, and just breathe in with that. Hold it in your mind's eye and breathe in. One more time, breathe in. And release. Because if you can't meditate, appreciate. Appreciation, the beautiful vibe to be vibrating around, because it's very close to love, almost if not synonymous with love. So appreciation is like the conscious flowing of energy that you would get from meditating. So it's like you're consciously flowing that vibration. Oh. Excuse me. On the mend, I had a cold. Wow. It was still a little bit, my symptoms were a lot less mild than other people's, so I lucked out. I feel good. Like, I can still taste and things of that nature, and I've been taking care of myself, and my lemons and lemon water and like all different types of stuff. But it's like, I feel good, even though I'm like on the mend. I feel good. So yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are feeling good out there. Happy 2022. This is a 1/1 portal day. Apparently, this is gonna be a very high vibrational day for the collective, bringing in high vibrational energies. Give me one moment. I want to blow my nose. And I normally do it off camera, but I'm gonna just reiterate the connection, the innate connection between like my guides, spirit, source, God, angels, archangels, ancestors, cosmic star family, the elements and fairies of the universe. Like, so just give thanks for this moment. Give thanks for this incarnation. Give thanks for this experience. All of it has brought us here to this point now in time, this beautiful now where everything is here and now. Just thank you for the connection and the protection. Thank you for always guiding and loving me and my loved ones, and protecting and guiding and loving me and my friends and family and loved ones, and even strangers. Just thank you for everything, for all that is. Thank you for being in this space now. Infinite intelligence, the deepest, wisest part of me, my soul's my inner being. Angels, archangels, ancestors, cosmic star family, fairies of the universe, elements of the universe, even mythical creatures. Thank you all for being here now. My souls, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for the sensitivity to be able to read energies and to be able to do this work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cashapp. Woo! Tell you, Thanksgiving ain't just a day around here in this reality. Thanksgiving is every moment that we can consciously remember. Just thank you for this experience. And it's like good or bad, thank you for this experience. Being able to experience anything at all is a freaking blessing. Life in itself is a miracle and is miraculous. And everything that we've created, everything that we've accomplished is just beautiful and a blessing. And I'm just happy to see it, happy to experience it, and happy to be here, and happy to be able to do this spiritual work and to answer the call of source and answer the call of my soul. You know, I used to be scared. I was like, what are people gonna think? They're gonna think I'm weird. I don't give a and everything. As long as you follow your passions, it could be hard because we're so conditioned into belief systems that make us think a certain way and believe a certain way and believe that things have to be a certain way, but like a lot of it is just lies. And so you should never be scared to follow your passions. You should never be scared to do what feels right to you, what feels resonant with your soul and your inner truth. And so as we take the initiative to get into our energy more and more, and to hear ourselves more and more, and to honor ourselves and our energy more and more, may our passions blossom and thrive and evolve, and joy, happiness, abundance, and bliss, and like well-being, and health, and success, and everything. All right. Blow my nose a little bit, but let's get into this energy. So, energy updates, divine messages for the collective energy update. What's going on? Just you're being with divine messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? What divine messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? Divine messages for the collective. We got romance and connection. Got intuition and downloads. And then what's at the bottom? Blessings and abundance. Okay. Oh. And this is in the middle, in between these two energies. And so I feel like this is going to yield intuition and downloads, following your intuition. I just did another reading. It said listen deeply. So it's like listen deeply to your inner being, to the divine guidance that you're getting from inside yourself, because it's going to lead you to blessings and abundance and romance and connection. I see Mother, Father, God under that, and cut the cords of the past that's not serving you. We could be draining you. Mother, Father, God is with you, working with you. Divine source of all that is working with you, bringing in blessings and abundance. I feel like spirit, even like your past loved ones, energies from the other side, your team are working behind the scenes, working on the other side to bring you everything. They're bringing you everything. And part of that is romance and connection for those of you who it resonates with, because some of the collective who might be watching this video could already be in a relationship. So if you're already in a relationship, it could be that your romance and connections, or your romantic connections that you're already in, are just going to be that much more illuminated and blossoming and just simpatico. But also, if you're single, you could be calling in love. You could be manifesting a strong soul connection, a strong relationship. You've been manifesting abundance, blessings. There's going to be an abundance of blessings, I feel like. And it's all going to stem from you following your inner intuition, following your passions. Like, I was sitting around because I've been like sick and like healing. And so I wanted to do a reading for a couple days now, but I haven't. I just didn't feel like it. And then today I was like feeling better, and I had this feeling, this inkling. Like it wasn't like the universe was like, do a reading. It was more like I had this thought popping in my head, and it was like, doing a reading now would be so fun. And I was like, yeah, that would be fun. Let's do a reading. That would be so fun. And that's the intuition and download. Like, following your passion, because I'm passionate about reading. I just love doing it. I love reading energy. It's so fun to me. It comes naturally. It's super fun. Like, just to watch it unfold, it's just like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's intuition and downloads. Following your passion, following the intuition and downloads that you get, following the feelings that you have, is going to lead you to romance and connection and blessings and abundance. And Father, Mother, God, Mother, Father, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the highest power, or the energy that creates worlds, is Spirit because on the other side it's just all unity. It's just everything is together, everything is unified, everything is harmonized, everything is in balance, and it's like on the other side it's just all unity, and so everything on the other side is all together, like your loved ones, spirit guides, angels, God. It's like it's all the same thing. It's all unified. It's all love. And I feel like that love is surrounding you. There's so many different aspects and facets. Like you are highly favored. I was about to say flavored. You are highly favored and blessed. And blessings and abundance are coming to you. And romance and connection, I feel like, is coming to you. But you gotta follow your intuition and download. Alright, so let's put that off to the side. Those are those messages from your inner being and your like guides, angels, and stuff like that. Divine messages for the collective energy. And I would say the energy going forward, but it's like spirit, my inner being, they put forth the most prominent energies. And so it's like, I did a reading one time that I was like, it was bomb. It was so bomb. I did a reading one time for a friend, and I was like, I feel like this is your masculine and this is your energy. So I feel like this is your man's energy and this is your energy. And his energy was like, he was going through some he had to do some inner work, some shadow work, and like that's what the energy said. I didn't know what was what. I was just reading what I had. And so it was like it was like Nine of Swords, Devil, and Hermit. So I was like, I feel like he had some stuff going on. Like he was like, he had some inner turmoil, but it's going to cause him to go into looking into himself and healing himself from within. But it's like, it was crazy. He had like some shadow energy that he had to deal with. And then some stuff happened, and she was like, she was like, stuff happened. And then it's basically the same thing that came out in that reading. That it was like days before too. It was like 1 or 2 days before maybe. And so that's why I noticed that spirit will bring forth the most prominent energies. Because things, it's like, it's crazy because things can shift. Because I can tell you, I can sit here and read cards and be like, oh, you're going to live a long time. But if you decide to go step out into traffic and get hit by a truck, like, and you die, that's like, you change shit. But what I've noticed is that spirit source will bring forth the most prominent energies at the time of the reading. Yo, when that shit happened, I was like, what? Okay, let me center myself. Divine messages for the collective energy at this time. Divine messages for the collective energy at this time. So we got empathy flipping over. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. We also have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then I see failure at the bottom. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And so, okay, what I'm getting with this is some of the collective could feel like they're failing. Aww. Should we get this message out now? I see loneliness here too. I know that I am never alone. So some of the collective could be feeling lonely, which is why this romance and connection energy is coming up, because you've been calling in a counterpart, like I said. They might not be here yet, which could there could be some failure, energy of failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I feel like this empathy is not only for other people, but for yourself. And to have empathy, you kind of... I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Just from this definition, to see both sides of a situation, you have to be in a neutral space. And so I feel like standing in a neutral space is going to help you to find freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. When you are in a space of neutrality, everything that happens, you get to choose what it means. Because in life, it's only one or two choices. A choice that makes you feel a little bit better, or a choice that makes you feel a little bit worse. We got yin and yang. And so, one more, I'm about to blow my nose. Yeah, so when you stand from a place of neutrality, it's like you're able to see both polarities and choose, and be able to choose in any moment what it is that you want. And I feel like that's where you're going to find freedom. So there's a great sense of freedom in the collective, which is beautiful. There could be some failure, but there's some freedom up in here in this energy too. Any other divine messages from these tools of light? There could be some worry. Worrying does not change an outcome. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. And then we have honesty, flip it out as well. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Worry is at the bottom again, or like it kind of wanted to pop out, but now it's at the bottom. So there could be some worry. You could be feeling worried that you failed, but Spirit is saying to surrender. I can release my need to control, because Father, Mother, God is helping you, is around you, is driving you, and is sending you the intuition and downloads. Worry is resistance, and resistance is only going to hold up your trip. It's only going to put like roadblocks on your path. Even though Spirit can guide you around those roadblocks, it's like, why do you want to put up unnecessary roadblocks by worrying about things that you can't control? Worrying isn't going to change the outcome. And so your freedom is standing in the middle, standing in neutrality, being able to look at both sides of a situation. And that's where you're going to find your freedom, is by being calm, cool, collected, in neutrality. And you might not be able to expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself. So don't worry. It's not going to change anything. I feel like this is about surrender. Surrendering to the divine that's around you, helping you. And that could be some of the intuition and downloads that you're getting, is to like stop worrying about stuff. Because everything that all the feedback that we're getting from maybe even our thoughts is like a reflection of where we're vibrating at, and the beliefs that we're holding. And so if something isn't working, or it's unsatisfactory, and you find it in your experience, it's reflecting back to you the honesty of your vibration. And so it's giving you a chance to amend and change that. And that's where, like, you can use everything to your advantage. That's where the empathy is going to come in. Because if you find yourself in like some darkness or whatever, which is showing you the honesty of where you're vibrating at, it's like you're going to be able to find your freedom by letting that be a part of the process, by letting that be part of the way that you shift whatever beliefs that you've been holding on to that aren't serving you any longer. So let's get some more energies on the collective energy at this time. Divine messages. The collective energy. Inner being, what messages do we have collective energy. Alright. See, inner power at the bottom. Give me the courage and power to do what must be done. Just like reading that, I feel like something's getting left behind. We got sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. And so we got inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. I feel like God's giving that to you. We got courage in the energy. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So I feel like God is telling you to pay attention, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, the higher power of all that is, the energy of source energy, is giving you the intuition and downloads to release things that aren't serving you. Could be that you need to speak up, throat chakra, activations and shit. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. You got courage and the energy, so I feel like God is giving you the courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. The steps that are shown are going to be given to you, and it's up to you to make those moves. Some of the things you could be worried about or feeling like you failed, but again, we have reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. I feel like this, we kind of touched on this in the reading. So there's an energy of reframe, and I feel like we just did that with the empathy and finding your freedom and how you view things and what beliefs you have. We had divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. We also have blessings and abundance. And then we also have awakening as well. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So I feel like part of the energy moving forward is reframing how you view things, how you perceive things, which is going to help you find the courage to take the steps that you need to. You know, because you could feel like you need to release something, but you really don't want to, because you could be feeling like, oh man, did I fail? Did I miss an opportunity? Like, you could be feeling like you want to release something, and you're like, oh, but doesn't mean that I failed, doesn't mean that I missed an opportunity. Like, did I screw it up? But it's like, you got to reframe that way of thinking in order to find the courage to take the steps that you need to take that are being shown to you. Because you could be feeling called to release something or leave something behind. But in doing that, it's going to help you awaken to the fact that you are divine abundance, that you don't have to chase anything, that everything that's meant for you is going to find its way into your experience. Point period blank. That you don't have to control or try to control things, but you can surrender to what is, and that you don't have to go out of your way to try to do things, but just follow your intuition and move where your inner guidance is telling you to go. Your inner guidance is not going to steer you wrong, but it's like you got to pay attention. And it's like through narrow human views and eyes, you can't see everything. Your soul, spirit has the widest, broadest view and is guiding you. And it's up to you. And if they tell you to go left, like, go left. You don't have to know why, but you're going to find out. And I feel like, again, sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice of love. I feel like with this, you could be attached to things that aren't serving your best highest good, that aren't serving your inner power and your courage. And that's what they're like guiding you towards a war away from. Alright, we got these energies. I feel like I said what I needed to say. Let's look into moonology. Ooh, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick though. Sorry, hold on one moment. Alright, so inner being, what divine messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? I feel like there's new love coming in. If you feel like you had to leave someone or something behind, there's new stuff coming in that's more in line with what it is that you want. It could be the same person, it could not, but whatever it is that's coming is gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be better tuned to your vibrations and who you are at the core of your being. I feel like these wanted to come out. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. And so it's like, hold tight. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like if you've been doing inner work, if you've been working on yourself, if you've been doing your shadow work, if you've been like, some of the work is reframing your thoughts and how you perceive things and how you move and operate. If you've been doing your work, your hard work is paying off. Even if you might not see it in your physical experience, underneath the surface, behind the veil, there are so many shifts going on that you can't fathom it with your human brain. Mother, Father, God is on your side. Like, the source of all that is on your side, working on your behalf. Pay attention to the intuition and downloads, because you don't know all what's going on behind the scenes, but your spirit does, and your spirit is giving you the inner guidance that you might not understand it in the moment, but that's why you gotta learn to trust yourself, trust what you get, and trust how you feel. Hold your vision. What divine messages you have for the collective energy? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches is at the bottom. Full moon in Capricorn. Confidence is your key to success under that. New moon in Leo. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff here. I feel like you're saying hold your vision. Your hard work is paying off. Hold your vision. You did not start your inner work for no reason. Things are shifting, whether you know it or not. You can always tell that things are shifting by how you feel, or what feedback you're getting from like manifestations out in the physical world. But how you feel matters, because if you can be happy in this moment, your happiness isn't. Ooh. Sorry, the file thing just switched. Your happiness isn't contingent on the things outside of you, but it's coming from within, and so your happiness is unconditional. And that could be the hard work that's paying off. And I feel like that hard work is going to pay off. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and they're saying show the world the real you. Be authentically yourself. Be authentic. Shine in your authenticity. Be who you feel you are. Follow your passions. Follow your joy. Follow your bliss. And be confident in who you are. And be confident in the real you. Because confidence is your key to success. I feel like that came out in the other reading too. I see you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon under that. So I feel like with these energies, there's relief coming. 2022 is not here to play. 2022 is bringing relief. I feel like you've been working. 2021, you've been working. I got a ring in my ear. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like it's confirmation. 2022, I got goosebumps. 2022 is bringing that fire, bringing relief. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like you've been doing your work in 2021, and 2022 is about to bear fruit. So that is why you need to leave the worry behind in 2021, because 2022 is like bringing you just, I feel like, everything that you've been asking for. But it's not for you to worry about. Just know that it's coming and continue to focus on yourself and do your work and follow your inner cues and your inner guidance and be confident in yourself and what you believe in. And especially be confident in what you believe in if it feels empowering to you. That's how you really know what shit is going down. Is if it feels good to you to believe in it. If it feels good to you and it feels empowering to you to put your energy into a belief that feels really good, it feels empowering, do that. But if it's not empowering, you gotta ask yourself, why are you doing that? What's the point? Because if you're not empowering yourself, what are you doing? Inner being, what does the star seeds have to say for the collective energy at this time? I keep seeing a surrender. It's like surrender to the process, surrender to what you feel, trust yourself. Because if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? You gotta learn to trust yourself. You gotta learn to trust what you get from yourself. And if you can't trust yourself, you gotta learn to really listen to yourself and hear yourself, because we get so much like bullshit from other people's beliefs, what other people think. It could be like so many different things, but that's why you gotta learn to discern the voice of your soul from everything else, so you can learn to trust yourself. And how you'll know is that it'll feel really good to you. And as you follow the joy, follow your bliss, that's definitely going to help shift your realities in the physical. Inner being, what messages do you have from the starseeds? Divine messages. I am sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So there's definitely some shifting of, I feel like, consciousness going on. I feel like shifting in operations. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And so you could be uprooting yourself from belief systems that you've been holding, belief systems that you felt like you needed to control everything, that you needed to do everything. Really, the higher self is giving you the highest, broadest guidance, and the physical self, the ego, might think it needs to do everything, but really you just need to follow the cues from your higher self, because your higher self knows. And you could have been let's get one more. Woo. I want to get one more for the collective energy at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. I felt like this was going to come out. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And then star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. With all paths lead home at the bottom, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. There is going to be great strength found within yourself. Within your beingness, there is great strength. And I feel like your inner being is righting all the past wrongs. If you've been holding on to belief systems that aren't serving your highest good, your highest purpose, I feel like your inner being is shifting things. People might be mad that you might start to hold up boundaries, that you honor your energy and yourself. For some of the collective, depending on where you are in your journey of consciousness, you might, because we got that, what is it? Show the world the real you. The real you might not be taking nobody's shit. You might have been carrying the weight of everybody else's problems and energy, but it's not yours to carry. And some people may have a problem with that, but that's not your problem. That's their problem. Because I feel like you're activating Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, because you turning your gaze within is helping you to activate deeper parts of yourself that you might not have been aware of. And part of that is to release resistance so you can fly. It's an act of surrender. Because again, we got surrender, sacrificing. It could be sacrificing other people's problems and energy. And holding up boundaries is really just like honoring yourself, honoring your energy, your beliefs. And you could, as you shift your beliefs, you could start to think like, yo, I would love to help you, but it's really not my problem. Type of stuff going on. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you are coming into your inner power more and more at this current phase of space-time and energy for the collective. You're finding your freedom. It's like you're releasing the worries and you're finding your freedom being in the neutrality. I was like, did we have empathy? We did have empathy. And like I said, part of that empathy could be for yourself and honoring yourself and your energy. And not like just giving yourself to everybody to the point that you don't have anything for yourself. I feel like you might have done that before. You could be empathic. You could have been like a born uplifter trying to help people, but just like getting taken advantage of. Nobody can take advantage of you without your permission. That's why. So you could be shifting things around to where as though it might cause conflict, but it's like, be mad. It's all helping to soften to love. But it's like release the worries and just be your true self, shine in your authenticity as you are. Because everything, all paths lead home. So let's get into some other energies. I feel like this is good. There might be some conflict, some adversities. That's goes without saying. It's like contrast helps us grow. But I feel like it's going to be a lot easier moving forward as you become more empowered within yourself and your own energy. It's going to be easy for you to stay neutral, to not be mad or like be worried, like losing your shit about the things that's going on. I feel like you being in your power and in your confidence to be yourself, to be in love, to know that everything is working out, even in the face of adversities or conflicts, everything is in your favor. That's gonna like help you to shift so many narratives that you used to maybe think that, oh man, this is like happening to me. And really that acknowledgement is what gives it its power. But it's like I feel like there is a shifting going on. The paradigm shift is great. That's not going to be the case anymore. I see new life at the bottom. That just stood out to me. New life. I feel like it's going to be a new life for the collective. You're going to be on a different type of time in your reality. Because you create your own reality. And I feel like you're going to find more freedom in your creation of your own reality that everybody might not gel with. But they get to watch you come into your power even more and more every day. 2022 was not here to play. Inner being, what divine messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? Ooh, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm gonna read these. We got yin energy, divine feminine energy, creation energy at the bottom. These are a lot, but let's get into it. We got regeneration popping out. This is like the tower in tarot. It's like the crumbling of a old foundation. This foundation is like covered in fucking lava, but there is new trees, new growth coming from the raising of the land. So I feel like, again, a big shifting in, you could like compare this to your belief systems, and you shifting your beliefs and what you think and how you think about things. It's like you're coming out renewed over these old ass it's like you're coming out renewed from old ass ways of being. It's like spirit is working with you to, I feel like, almost like rewire you in a way that leaves you more empowered than you were before. We got observer. I feel like this is an energy of, again, surrender. Don't try to control everything. Just watch from a place of neutrality. Watch, just like being able to watch and confident and in power, knowing that everything is going to be okay, knowing that everything is working in your favor. Watching from a place of freedom, the process of your transformation. Because the caterpillar doesn't lose its shit when it's becoming a butterfly. It's not like, oh no, I'm about to die, I'm about to turn to mush. Oh, it's like it goes through its process. It doesn't judge its process, it goes through it. But you gotta come to the edge. I've never had this card before. Oh, what am I getting with this energy? Intuitively, I feel like this is about confidence. To be able to be on the edge and dance on the edge and be graceful on this edge, knowing that you trust yourself, knowing that you're going to be okay, knowing this is like almost like trusting the movements that you are getting. I don't know if you can see this face here. It's like spirit is the foundation. Spirit is the foundation of this piece of earth that this person is dancing on. And I feel like this is about trust. This is about confidence. This is about trusting your movements, trusting your body. Come to the edge because you know that you'll be all right. Come to the edge because you have all the body movements, all the tools you need to keep you in balance, to keep you from falling off. So I feel like spirit is saying, come to the edge. Be able to dance on the edge, knowing that you're going to be all right, knowing that you're taken care of, knowing that you're going to be okay. We got all that glitters. No, all that glitters ain't gold. I feel like there's going to be a leaving behind of a mask. I feel like, because with this energy, this card, just like looking at it intuitively, is like all these riches is here. And I feel like whoever was here left behind their masks because they noticed that all that glitters wasn't gold. The real gold is inside. The real gold is in your authenticity. And in you being authentic, that's the real prize. That's the real gold. That's you shining as you are. You already shine. We gotta imagine. Staying in your imaginative energy, staying in your dreamy energy, staying in your creation energy. Again, we got yin at the bottom. Under that is serendipity. The fates. Yang energy. I ain't even get into the other ones that came out yet. Exchanging gifts. Like, wow. We got community. We got unfinished symphony. We got peace. and we got blessed. So the collective is going through a lot. I feel like there is a lot of shifts. What was false is gonna, I feel like what was false is gonna be revealed. Again, we got the observer energy. Everything that you thought you wanted, everything that was, I feel like, was not serving you, what was beneath you, is gonna be swept away. And the core of your being, what will make you truly happy, is going to pop out. It's going to reveal itself to you. We got peace and blessed here. These are beautiful energies that have come out. Observer, come to the edge, all that glitters, imagine. This is like, stay in your imaginative energy, stay in your dreamy, creative energy, community. There could be a sense of community coming together. You could be finding your soul tribe. You could be coming together with like-minded individuals. We got Unfinished Symphony. Y'all could be like coming together from soul ties and soul fam from the other side, finally coming into physical union, or just finishing up unfinished symphonies that weren't finished before. This could have to do with yin and yang. I see yin and yang here, not too far apart. Serendipity and the fates in between. This could be fated to finish symphonies that haven't finished. Community coming together. There's like some beautiful energies of whatever. I feel like whatever was not working is like being washed away with lava. I feel like whatever was not working is being washed away, and you're gonna come into a sense of renewed energy. But it's not for you to try to control the process or judge the process. It's just for you to observe and be in the moment and just revel in the moment of bliss and blessedness and peace. Finding your peace and blessedness in the moment, because creation, I feel like creation is going to show itself to you, like it's going to show out for you. And then we got serendipity, the fates. I feel like yin and yang are fated. I feel like yin and yang are fated to come together. We got exchanging gifts with spirit. I feel like in between the yin and yang is serendipity and the fates. And so I feel like you finding your happiness and your joy wherever you are in the moment is going to bring together your inner aspects, and then your inner aspects coming together, your outer aspects are going to come together too. Bro, this is some wild ass energies. Let's get into some tarot though. These are some wild energies. I feel like so much stuff is coming out for the collective. I actually want to read this Come to the Edge, number 36, because I haven't drawn that card yet. So 36, come to the edge, courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. The Oracle's message, facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now. If you want to progress, it's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not to your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Wow. I guess that's kind of synonymous with like being confident and like knowing that you have the power to, you know, like I said, do what you need to do to fly, to be out on the edge. So it's almost the same thing. Almost. But yeah, let's get into some tarot energy reading. Sorry, give me one moment. Inner being with divine. Oh shit. What divine messages do you have for the collective? Inner being, divine messages for the collective energy at this time. I feel like this deck was a little bit hard to hold on to, so I feel like Spirit is gonna say, Spirit is saying, hold on. Like, things might feel like they're out of control, but it's like, hold on, it's alright. Ultimately, it's okay. Don't judge it, observe. Just be happy to be able to observe it all. Inner being, what messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? I got a ringing in my ears, y'all. We have Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Cups. So, just from these alone, there is an energy of, could be cutting something off, could be speaking your truth boldly, making decisions and choices with wisdom, you know. Two of Swords, stalemated energy. Two of Cups, energy of coming together, blending of energies. So there could be some confusion about Two of Cups, or kind of confusion. Let's continue though. Inner being, what divine messages do you have for the collective energy? Six of Swords, always wonderful to see. Moving on to calmer waters. So even though there might be some confusion about certain things, it's like I feel like you're gonna find clarity. And taking forth all the wisdom. Oh, we got the devil. Shadow energies. Could be addictions, toxicity, codependency, different types of things, of the shadow aspects of your energy with divine messages. Oh my gosh. Well, Seven of Pentacles. Tending to the garden. The Five of Cups. I got other stuff here, but the Five of Cups came out in the reverse. Now, in the other reading that I did, the Five of Cups came out in the reverse, which it felt like you were coming out of some negative ass energy. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's get one more. Because even with the devil being out here, I feel like there's a releasing of that energy. The World. Hello. How you doing? See, Nine of Swords at the bottom. So there could be some worry about old cycles being cut out or like left behind. With this energy, what we got here? What do we got here? I'm going to use Tiny Tarot. I haven't used this one in a while. So we got Queen of Swords. I feel like taking charge. Could be taking charge, coming out of some confused ass energy, and like speaking your voice, knowing yourself, knowing your I feel like knowing your worth, knowing what you want. Two of Swords was like some stalemated ass energy, but stalemated ass energy, feeling stuck, having a blindfold on, not knowing which way to go, left or right. Two of Cups. blended energies. Could be a relationship, soul connection. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Devil energy, shadow energy. Could be a factor, but I feel like it's a release. Seven of Pentacles, you know, tending to your garden, waiting for it to bear fruit. You could be in this waiting energy that you feel in shadows pop up because you have different thoughts or beliefs about, you know, being in this energy of waiting. Because this is like some shit. This is like you can't make it grow any faster. You can just only tend to the garden. And so I feel like you can't. There are certain aspects that you can't control when it comes to nature. You just have to let it work. Five of Cups in the reverse, coming out of some negative ass energy, and then the world, closing out cycles, learning lessons at the end. The world came at the end, so it's like shifting. Tell me about this Queen. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. What do we need to know about this Queen of Swords energy? What do we need to know about this Queen of Swords energy? Alright. So we have the Knight of Swords. Fast, decisive, witty, wise. What other energies go with this Queen of Swords? What other energies are in her? We have the Eight of Pentacles. What ties these energies together? This is a lot. So I'll flip first. We have the Two of Pentacles. Alright, so with this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like there's a decisiveness. It could be when it comes to your work and what you're deciding to do with your work, your career, your soul path, even, or your soul mission, your soul work. But I feel like if you've been juggling too much, or having indecision when it comes, or just feeling like you've been carrying too much when it comes to your work, I feel like the Queen of Swords is cutting out what's not serving her. We got Nine of Cups at the bottom. Wish fulfillment, joy, happiness. I feel like those of you resonating with this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy, collective reading, knows different energies in here. I feel like you're becoming more decisive. But there's an energy of you being decisive, and witty, and just very bold and courageous about what it is that you need in your life. That could be part of your soul. That could be part of your work, your soul mission. Or that could just be putting you on your path more for your work and your mission. Paying attention in detail, but because Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, they're very synonymous for me. They're very connected to me. And I feel like if the Queen has been juggling some stuff, she's cutting it out. And I feel like confident in knowing what it is that she wants to do, what it is that she needs to do. She could be getting these intuition and downloads, and following her inner guidance of what needs to be cut out of her life so that she can pursue her soul's purpose, her soul's mission. If we wanted to clarify this further, what will we get? Energy. All right. Tell us a little bit more about this Queen of Swords. Tell us a little bit more about this Queen of Swords energy and what other factors are in here with this Queen of Swords energy. So we got anxiety and strategy with the temple path at the bottom. So if there's been anxiety about juggling stuff, or just worrying about juggling stuff, I feel like strategy is like, it could be anxiety about work or about passion and what you're doing for work, with work, or just what you've been juggling, holding like too much, having too much stuff. But it's like, I feel like you're cutting out the anxiety. This could be, again, shadow energy out here. The devil is out here. So this could be like kicking anxiety to the curb and really just knowing strategically. It's like knowing what you need to do, knowing what you want to do, especially with this Knight of Swords energy out here. It's like he's witty, decisive, but it's like he knows. It's like, man, he got it. He knows what he's doing. So I feel like that could be part of the strategy, is like strategically overcoming your anxiety or just cutting it out. And the anxiety could be like, in the anxiety you could be juggling, but it's like, I feel like you're cutting it out. Because we got moving on to calmer waters, but let's get into this Two of Swords energy, feeling stalemated. What's going on? There's way too many. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate the messages. Let's get a couple. Or like one. Tell me about this Two of Swords energy. Excuse me. I see death at the bottom. We got death at the bottom, so there could be a sense of endings, transformations, endings or new beginnings. So something could be ending, feeling stalemated. We have the Ace of Cups. So feeling stalemated when it comes to maybe love, perhaps, or like new connections. We have Four of Swords, King of Cups, and the Devil. Clarifying this Two of Swords energy. So what I'm feeling with this energy is like, there's a sense of needing rest. Again, I'm drawn to the intuition and downloads. What else we got out here? Because these are like other markers for the energy. What's that? So I feel like through all of this, even with the shadow energies, we have inner power and courage coming out from the shadows. So it's like you're cultivating yourself in the shadows, like building diamonds under pressure almost. And there is so much more coming from these shadows that you might be experiencing. Like the anxiety, I feel like, is being reframed. Having the courage to do what you need to do for yourself, to do what you feel called to do for yourself. This Two of Swords, you might feel stalemated in which way to go. And that could pertain to love. It could pertain to loving someone. Because the King of Cups is intuitive, emotionally balanced. And you could have felt just confused about what to do when it comes to love. It could be a masculine counterpart or somebody who cares very deeply. It could be you or somebody else that cares and resonates, but I feel like you're going within. Or just for some of the collective, there could have been a ghosting, and that left you in some shadow-ass energy, some anxious energy. But it's like, I feel like you're cutting out the anxiety, cutting out the shadows, reframing your mind of how you view things, letting light pour into the shadow aspects of your mind. And that's part of the transformation, the ending of these work, the ending of the shadows. Quantum. Tell us about this Two of Swords energy. Tell us more about this Two of Swords energy. Tell us more about this Two of Swords energy, please and thank you. Somebody loves very boldly, somebody very loving, very caring, but there's some shadows out here. We got present power and creative endeavor, events, and consciousness of deserving. Like I said, through all these shadows, you're cultivating a sense of self, a sense of power. So a consciousness of present power is coming out of whatever indecision it is that you had to go within. Because we have imagination out here as well, and we got a creative endeavor. Who's deserving at the bottom? Somebody could have ghosted you, collective, and you didn't know whether or not to let that shit go. For some of y'all, because y'all care so very deeply, but it's like, let shit that wants to end, and that's where you're gonna find your power, your present power. Some of this shit happened for you to go within and find your power out of all these shadows. Like, even in this could be like the shadows of your mind. You're finding yourself and your power in these shadows. And then we got a creative endeavor. So it could be just you getting creative with being wherever you are. Feeling stalemated is like you're going into yourself, going within, and finding a new way to move forward. Finding power in your step, I feel like. Finding a new way to move forward with more power than you had before you started that endeavor. And you might care very deeply for someone, but I don't know. I feel like, because we got romance and connections, I feel like it could be new love, or love is coming in, or you could have had shadows surrounding new love or something like that. But it's like, that's where you're going to find your power at, knowing that you can surrender those shadows, knowing that you don't have to worry about it, knowing that you can move forward, knowing that everything that needs to find you is going to find you. Tell me about this Two of Cups, please. Why is this Two of Cups out here? What is this Two of Cups energy about, Spirit? Please and thank you. Ashe. Two of Cups. Yeah, like I said, I feel like somebody could have ghosted you, or something could have ended. We got 10 of Swords. So with the Two of Cups, it could have been an ending. It could have been, you could have felt stabbed in the back by somebody you really cared about and that you loved. We have the Empress. So we have Empress energy. You could be the Empress, or they could be, take it as it resonates. Oftentimes, the readings resonate as Divine Feminine. We have 9 of Swords out here for this Two of Cups energy. So when it pertains to love, you could be very, very worried about something ending. Just up in your head, worrying about something ending. But again, that's like open to see both sides of a situation. Reframe your mind, knowing that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. We got the Star, healing, relief to trying times, wish fulfillment. So there could have been some healing that had to go on, which is why shit had to end. We got King of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, it could be somebody, her quantum. So like, I want to get more context a little bit, but with this energy, it's like this Two of Cups energy, it's like something might have ended or something had to end, and this really had you in your head. This could have really had you stuck and like up at night about this ending that happened when it pertained to a blending of energies. It could have been a relationship, it could have been like a counterpart. Something ended, but it's like in the ending, the Empress is out here standing tall, standing in her power. having power over the situation, not letting the situation have power over her. And really, divine feminine, if this is resonating with you, that's what needed to happen for you to find your power. Because divine feminine, she don't chase, she attracts. Tell us about this Two of Cups energy. Divine feminine does not chase, she attracts. She's all the queens wrapped into one. She knows her worth and knows that she's deserving of any and everything that she wants. And I feel like that might have because I feel like she could have been up at night, like not being herself. Ooh, the loving woman flying out. She could have been up at night because she just so loves her divine masculine or her counterpart, or this like strong soul connection that ended or felt like it ended, or like, you know, she could have felt like it had to end, or that an ending had to come, and it kept her up at night. She was up in her head. But it's like that lackful consciousness is not going to get you anywhere. Worrying about shit like that is not going to get you anywhere. And so I feel like she went from a loving woman to a worrying woman. And that's what probably had to get healed. And it's not just like a one-way healing. This is like healing for both parts. The healing is prominent through all of this. And the King of Pentacles having the Midas touch. Knight of Pentacles just like moving slowly, but knowing that you're making progress. That progress is being made. And we got playing it safe, intention. And it could have been that Ascended Masters at the bottom of the spirit. Now it could have been that just keeping worrying about the ending and what spirit might have called you to release, because again, we got sacrifice out here. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. This could have been an illusion, or just being up in the Nine of Swords energy. It could have been like almost like a mind trap, almost, kind of just like a rut in your thinking and in your mind. But it's like, and being in that was really like playing it safe. But I feel like you're healing from all of that just by ending it. And like, even if you haven't ended, or you feel like you need to end it, but you've been scared up in your head, just worry and anxiety about this shit, it's like knowing that everything that's gonna meet you is gonna meet you. Is like, is gonna help you find this loving woman again. Because I feel like you weren't able to be in this loving space, but you've just been worried. Like, yeah, you might have wanted to love, but again, it could have been illusions, like obsessions. But we got the devil out here twice. It could have been some illusion and obsessions, but again, like anxiety. Queen of Swords is out here though, like shield maiden type ass energy. Knowing her purpose, knowing her worth, even though worth isn't out here. Present power is coming through all of this, like courage, inner power, courage, present power. There's a sense of being coming out stronger than it was when you went in, and this could have been part of the process, which is why, you know, we got observer out here, like getting you some peace, because you're not gonna find your counterpart by vibrating in worry and lack and in just feeling like the universe has forsaken you in your connection. That can never be. What's meant for you is going to find you, but first you got to find some peace. And if you're worried about a connection that you're holding on to that's not working, and that you feel called to sacrifice because it's not working, and that you need to heal in order to move forward, in order to find your peace, your balance, your stability within yourself. I feel like it's going to start moving forward though, and something is coming in though. It's slow, but it's coming in. But it's like you have to heal first. So we got Six of Swords moving into calmer waters. We do have peace. Oh, where'd that shit go? got 4 of Wands, but it kind of came out in the reverse. So I feel like you're moving on from feeling unstable, feeling like it could have been a crumbling of a union or crumbling of a foundation. But I feel like you're moving forward and moving on from those turbulent waters, from that anxiety, from that worry. And you're taking the knowledge with you that you had from this experience. Tell me more about the 6 of Swords energy. Because we got blessed, we got peace. I feel like you're coming to find that you're blessed no matter what the situation. But you could have been looking at situations and thinking like, oh man, this is horrible. I'm not blessed. I'm like, divine timing. We got the wheel of fortune. Time is on your side. The wheel is spinning in your favor, but it's like you had to find peace within yourself first before you can move forward into anything else. It's like you had to find this loving woman again. Magician. I knew something else without magician. Knowing you have the tools to create the life that you want. It's like, it's not happening to you. Master manifestational energy. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And I feel like you came from a place of instability, a place of feeling like you had a foundation crumbling, to moving forward into calmer waters, empowered, knowing that you have the tools to create the life that you want, knowing that things are happening for you and not to you. I feel like you totally shifted things around. We got 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. No, that's like, I feel like it's such an empowering energy in this 6 of Swords energy. Like moving forward, knowing that you got the juice, knowing that you got to get yourself together, knowing that you can't manifest what you want from an energy of lack, from an energy of feeling like the universe isn't serving you, from an energy of feeling like things aren't serving you. You're not going to manifest what you want from that type of energy. And so I feel like you had to find this loving woman again. And part of finding that loving woman again was getting out of these anxious ass energies, like worrying about this love connection. The love is going to come. God is on your side. Romance and connections is in your energy. And so is blessings and abundance. It's coming. But it's like you can't be worrying about shit that's like, that you probably should have let go of. Tell us about the 6 of Swords energy, please. We got yin and yang. Balance, inner balance, 22, master number. The thinking man, 46. And then we got the healer of the ages at the bottom, 51. Like I said earlier, some healing had to happen. You had to balance your inner masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine aspects. That's like, that you had to heal. And that's why you felt unstable and almost like your foundation was crumbling because you was too worried, too much in anxiety. The devil out here twice. There's like too much shadow energy. So you had to find inner balance within yourself. Could have been overthinking of an anxiety. Or this could be like your counterpart even, because y'all share energies. Yin and yang is like 2 sides of the same energy. And it's like y'all could be mirroring each other, and the thinking man is just thinking away, worrying about a connection. But it's like that's a whole other thing. But it's like divine timing is at play, and it's like I feel like the universe could have been like egging you, like giving you inklings to leave something alone, leave something behind, but you didn't want to let it go. And holding on to it, it just gave you instability because you were so worried about it coming to fruition that it just kept you in this 9 of Swords energy. But again, that's why I had to end. That's why you had to sacrifice it, because there's better things coming for you. There's better things coming for you. And it all starts with you being empowered. But if you're not empowered, it's like you're not going to call that to you. Because you're calling what you vibrate. And if you're vibrating at a rate of not being empowered, that's what you're calling to you. So you're not going to call your highest counterpart, your highest vibrational like relationship. You're not gonna call that to you by being worried. You gotta be honest. And like, if you're being honest, like, you don't want to be disempowered. You relying on somebody else. You want to be empowered, and they empower, and y'all empower together. And it's like you had to release. Magician moving on the karma waters. Tell us about this devil energy, this shadow energy. What is this about? That strength pop out here saying that you overcoming this devil energy, bitch. I feel like something just flipped. Two of Cups. Shadows about your relationship, your like soul connection. We already established this though. Tell us more about, not to say that it's like an unwanted message. We love it all. Tell us more about this devil energy. So you had shadows when it came to your counterpart, and shadows being on your connection is just gonna sully the connection. It's just gonna like muddle the connection more than it needs to be and keep things moving slower. We got judgment, divine judgment. The angels is out here though working on your shit. It's like they know what you want, they know what you need. And judgment, making a decision, could be an empowered decision to like really choose yourself, to walk away from the shadows that concern your relationship or your like your soul connection that you've been thinking about. What ties these energies together? Let's get one more. What ties these energies together, Spirit? These are way too many. Thank you so much. But let's get I see what they are. Let's just get one more. What ties these energies together? That's crazy because the Queen of Pentacles just flipped over, and we also had the King of Pentacles on this Two of Cups on the other side, and then it would have been a Queen of Pentacles for this one. We got the Hangman, gaining clarity, gaining a new perspective. But with this, I feel like it's a releasing of the shadow energies. It's almost like you're gaining a reframing, gaining new clarity and a new perspective of observing this soul connection. Five of Swords at the bottom. Sorry, this is the most I've talked in like 3 days. I feel like quantum. Because Healer of the Ages is out here, so Spirit has been working with you to heal, to mend, to like help you find balance within yourself, within the inner aspects of your being, to help with this shadow energy that might have been prevalent in your experience, especially when it comes to the perception of your soul like counterpart with your divine like relationship. But I feel like even with this double energy, it's like getting a new perspective on how you even view it. I see new beginnings. If it needs to pop out, it'll pop out. I feel like it kind of wanted to pop out. So it's like, it could be new beginnings on the energy of how you perceiving things. Got discovery at the bottom, intention. I feel like it's discovering new ways to think about things. We got true love. So it could be that it is a true love connection, but it's just been sullied with shadows and how you think about things. And I feel like it's because it hasn't physically materialized, but that's the conflict. We got conflict popping out, and then we also had great achievement. So I feel like there is going to be the great achievement is you viewing it differently so that the energy of it can shift and get out of conflicting energy into energy that's more calm, that's more peaceful, because we do have peace out here. That's part of the regeneration, the renewal coming out of this darkness, out of this the shadow. There's peace here. Come to the edge, knowing you can fly. And that could be what it was. All that glitters. You could be holding on to something that you think is supposed to be like this thing. But that's what, like, the attachment of this outcome, it could be the thing that has been holding you up. I feel like you're supposed to release the worry. Don't worry about it. But there's a great achievement with everything that's been going on. Or everything that, or it could be a great achievement that's going to come to pass when it comes to your relationship. It could be the great achievement is true love. The Two of Cups. So it could have been shadow energy on your true love. But it's like you really had to get a different perspective about it in order to cut the shadow energy on your true love, and how you think about it was the conflict. But the great achievement is you gaining clarity with this Hangman, taking some time to like really shift your perspective. And then you could be waiting for that garden to bear fruit. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles, please. What is this Seven of Pentacles about? And then we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. So it's still a prevalent energy of you coming out of like regretful, sorrowful ass energy, negative ass energy. We got Five of Swords, conflict, drama. What did I say earlier? I felt like waiting for, I wanted to pop out. Tower. It's almost like you had to wait. You gotta wait for, because I don't want to explain this. Four of Cups. It's almost like with this Seven of Pentacles energy, it's like drama, conflict, there's like disinterest. But it's like the Tower is the major arcana in this energy. We got Ace of Swords, finding new clarity, new truth, new ways of thinking about things, having new ideas about things. And what I feel like what I said earlier was you waiting for this garden to bear its fruit had you like in a negative headspace, so to speak, like waiting for it to really materialize, had you in this negative headspace. Let's get another, I feel like energy. Because this could be an energy of like, oh man, like what I felt was like, it might not be synonymous with the car, but what I felt was like, I could be worried about, oh man, my garden is taking forever to grow. But it's like, at least you have a garden. And there could have been some like, tell us about this energy of Seven of Pentacles. There's a Tower moment about, I feel like waiting. I feel like things are being woven. It's almost like you have to wait for nature to do its work. Nature is at work. Everything is happening the way it needs to, but it's not your... blossoming abundance. Goddess of the Moon at the bottom. I feel like the abundance is gonna blossom. It's after a Tower. It's like you had to get some new clarity, some new perspective, new ideas about things. Shifts energy. If you can think about something in a new way, that totally changes the energy of what it is that you're viewing. Because if you look at something in a different way, the thing doesn't change, but the way you view it changes the thing. And so I feel like there is some blossoming abundance about the way that you view your garden. And this could be like, you're like, oh man, it's taking forever, it's not happening, but it's like what's gonna find you is meant to find you. And that could be like the shifting of the energy. It could have been a Tower, you having to wait and go through all this drama just to realize that you could appreciate your having a garden that is going to bear fruit eventually. But it's like, don't worry about it not bearing fruit, but at least have appreciation here and now that you have a garden. And with that appreciation, you put that positive energy onto your garden, it's going to blossom abundance. And that's going to be like new ways of thinking about your garden is gonna blossom. I feel like you're thinking about it in a way that's gonna blossom abundant. You could be blossoming this true love, I feel like. Tell us about this Five of Cups in the reverse. Where'd I put the little? Yeah, I just like misplaced my nose right here. I'm tripping. I got it right here. Tell us about this Five of Cups in the reverse, please. So we got Hierophant at the bottom. Higher learning, commitments, new clarity. We have Page of Swords. So somebody watching something, gathering knowledge, learning something. We got King of Swords, wisdom, speaking truth, ruling with wisdom and clarity. We got Justice, bringing balance into the situation. And then Page of Wands as well. So it almost feels like with this Five of Cups in the reverse, is that you're coming out of regretful energy, watching, being able, because again we got Observer. What else do we have? Just like for reference, I'm sorry, defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting, starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, show the world the real you, hold your vision. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Your hard work is paying off. Confidence is your key to success. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So I feel like you're letting go, releasing any regretful, negative, sad energies, and sort of watching in a new way. Watching it, it's like. And then all the other energies out here, freedom. It's that surrender, failure. Again, the shadow energy could have had you feeling like you're failing, but it's like that's not for you to worry about. With this Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're coming out of this worrying, sadness, regretful energy, and that's bringing balance, divine balance into your energy, into your situation. Could it be the things that are moving in your favor? You know, we got the Wheel of Fortune, but like coming out of the sad, regretful energy is gonna be the main point. And this is what I said earlier. Like, if you are Empress and you're in this energy of like, oh my God, it's not working out, or blah blah blah, it's like coming out of the sad, regretful energy is here quantum. Coming out of the sad, regretful energy is bringing you balance, and it's gonna bring justice to your energy, and it's gonna shift everything. And it's gonna help you to start a new passionate, help you move forward passionately with more truth and wisdom and clarity. Tell us about this Five of Cups energy. Tell us about the Five of Cups in the reverse. Status quo, balance. There's a feeling of balance coming, justice, status quo. There's a feeling of equality and balance coming in as you release these regrets and negative ass energies and move forward, watching, knowing that you have the power, that you have the passion to move forward, and knowing that everything that you need on your path is going to meet you there. Knowing that not staying in regretful, negative ass energies, that's all the loving man is going to lead you to what it is that you're looking for. But it's like you're learning lessons and closing out these cycles. Milestone. Event, milestone. I feel like it's coming from this loss at the bottom. It could have been the event or the loss had to happen so that you could Find your power in that. And this all could have been a milestone on your journey to self-empowerment. Like, back to yourself. Because you worrying about is like, that's not self-empowerment. That's not like you being in your power. And so all of this could have been a milestone, could have been part of the process for you to end out cycles that weren't serving you. Because we got to learn the lessons, closing out cycles. Tell us about this world card. Tell us about this world energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. Two of Wands. Making, I feel like decisive decisions. We have death and rebirth. So an ending, it could be a really a fucking putting an end to, I feel like, shitty cycles. We got Three of Pentacles and also the Knight of Cups. What's at the bottom? Queen of Cups at the bottom. So I feel like, what else? Quantum. I feel like all of this could have been part of you dancing on the edge. Observer. It's like a sense of peace. Tell us about this world energy. Great gratitude. I feel like this one had to pop out. Great gratitude. This is help. Like, all this stuff, this milestone, all the shit that you went through is helping you to have great gratitude for yourself, what you deserve in life. Not holding on to things that are not serving you. Not holding on to things that make you feel small. Not holding on to things that make you feel less than content and happy. It's like, why would you hold on to that? Why hold on to these feelings? Like, it's not empowering you. Why would you hold on to it? And I feel like that's all part of the lesson. And it could be that that's what because it could have been you working with other people, whatever it was in your life, working with other people to help bring those lessons to you. But I feel like there's a death, a Knight of Cups. What else do we need to know about this world energy? I feel like you're making decisions based on your passion. You're choosing to follow your passions. Because we got the Page of Wands before that, coming out of this sad ass energy. It's like you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to have, I feel like, great gratitude for yourself, for this situation, for the experience. And as you learn to be where you are in the experience, it brings it to an end, because it's like, oh, thank you, Spirit. I feel like the transformation is happening because the world is an ending, coming into new beginnings, about to go into the Fool or whatever. Death is a rebirth. It's like when we die, it's just more life. It goes into a transition. It's more life. The death isn't real. It's just a energy. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. I feel like this whole experience is helping you to find great gratitude in yourself. Queen of Cups, intuitive, loving, caring. She's intuitive, loving, caring. And I feel like it's helping you. All of this helps you to cultivate great gratitude for yourself, for the situations, for the people involved. And as you find great gratitude for where you are right now and wherever you are in your situation, in your life, in your experience, in your journey, as you learn the lessons and are able to appreciate the things that are happening for you in your life, you're able to, it's like it closes out the door because you learn what you needed to learn from it. So it's like it doesn't need to be there anymore. Any other messages for this world energy? I feel like this wanted to pop out. Travel. We got travel. So it's like you're moving on to something. New beginnings. Moving on to new beginnings. Very, very renewed. This is a baby in a field. Almost like it's like you're being renewed in the same lifetime. It's like, because we're constantly renewing ourselves in each moment, but I feel like there is going to be a grand renewal of your energy where you are right now in this moment, that you're going to come out loving, you're going to come out more intuitive, you're going to come out with great gratitude for your situation, for your experience, for all the players involved. You could even be receiving some emotional communication, or giving some emotional communication, or just feeling very like emotionally appreciative and grateful for the experience, because it's like closing out cycles and coming out renewed. You're going into new beginnings. That's the energy of the collective right now, going into new beginnings. 2022 is like new beginnings, releasing the old, learning lessons, and coming. Like, there's a strong, prominent energy. The world, death. These are major arcana. It's like releasing shadows that, because everything serves you, and it's all about reframing your mind and being observational and observing and not judging. And everything is serving you if you'll let it. And it's like being able to observe and letting everything serve you, even the shadow energy, because it's two sides of the same coin. And so I feel like even letting that shadow energy serve you and having great gratitude for that, for the experience, is going to like close out cycles for you. And that's gonna take courage and bravery to be able to be like, thank you, shadows, for helping me. Oh, excuse me. Should I take these? I don't know. I mean, they flipped, and I want to take this one too. What is that? Sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. So I feel like there's a reignition of passion. Let's see if it's for the feminine. There's a reignition of passion in your life and in your energy. We got portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. We got clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust. So clairvoyant powers, knowing, clear knowing. I think that's what clairvoyant means. And then we got guide, the illuminated path. And so it's like when you like, even if you're in the midst of shadow, when you can shine where you are, that's gonna. You're illuminating the shadows. You're illuminating the path. The path is always at your feet. It's just I feel like you're gonna start to know it even more. You're gonna find yourself coming into your power. You're gonna find your infinite mind is awakening. Your consciousness is expanding. You're getting clairvoyant messages from the universe, from your higher self, from your guides. Guide, the illuminated path. God is illuminating the path before you. It's like you gotta pay attention. Intuition and downloads. You gotta pay attention to what it is that you're getting. Pay attention to your inner voice. Surrender surrender to your higher self. Surrender to the wisdom of your higher self. Learning, joy, art, music, wisdom. I feel like there's an ignition of passions. Following your passions and the achievement. Effort plus intention. So I feel like there is an ignition of passion. Oh, we got abundance at the bottom as well. Fortune, wealth, plenty. I feel like following your passions is going to be very abundant for you in this current energy. And you got angelic assistance as well. But we already knew that with Father, Mother, God on your side, or Mother, Father, God. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. That's all you got to pay attention to yourself. Healing earth under that, but I feel like it's not like a super prominent energy that we need to be like coming out with. So yeah, I feel like as you keep awakening, as you keep finding new clarity is like light, consciousness, lighting up shadows of the mind that you might not have been like aware of, or things like that. It's just the light of awareness is going to be lighting you up. And I feel like you're going to be finding newer aspects of yourself, or just different aspects of yourself coming into illumination, awakening to the divine abundance that is you. There's so much about abundance coming in for your energy. Inner being, what is the what would it benefit the collective to surrender with this current energy? What would it benefit the collective to surrender with this current energy? Please and thank you. I feel like 2022 is going to be like crazy. But as of right now, surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. I just got, this could be why a lot of people are sick. Like, I know a lot of people have been sick recently, whether it was COVID or something else, like COVID or the flu, or like, whether it was COVID or the flu or cold, people have been sick, and I feel like that's one of the ways spirit gets people to like relax and to get into themselves. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So this is about getting in tune with yourself. So I feel like because as you move forward, shit is about to be like popping. Shit is about to be popping. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense that awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. If it resonates with you, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So we got two different sides. It's a collective energy reading. So we got two different sides, which is why it's important to pay attention to yourself. You know, follow your inner wisdom, follow your inner guide, follow your clairvoyance. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Oh, this draws me to the I got so much stuff covering this shit. The Two of Swords energy. It's like the Two of Swords had the blindfold as well, and it's like that being feeling pulled left and right, not knowing what to do. It's like you know what to do. Surrender unhealthy relationships. This is the main part of one of the main parts of this Empress energy, this divine feminine energy, holding on to things that might have been unhealthy. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And I feel like this is what that ending, that Ten of Swords ending is. It's like you're releasing unhealthy relationships that kept you in like perpetual Nine of Swords energy, kept you up in your head. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Yes. So I feel like everything is coming, but it's like you have some more work to do. We always got work to do, but it's like everything is, new beginnings are coming. The closing out of old cycles are coming, especially as you continue to shift your awareness and shift your how you view things and how you believe things. It's like, because the physical reality is just reflecting back to us our beliefs that we're holding. And so it's like as you view your physical reality and you see how you feel, it gives you a chance to amend the beliefs and thoughts that you're holding about things. And so it's like, okay, I feel like everything is shifting for the collective. 2022 is bringing the noise, and so you might want to rest up because you're going to be going. It's stuff coming, and you want to be able to have that energy to enjoy it all, I guess, you know. So that's what I got for the collective energy update at this time. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know if it resonates, how you feel about it. Yeah, wishing you a happy, wonderful, healthy new year full of well-being and joy and bliss and peace and love, and just infinite love and blessing. Soul fam, see you later. Bye.